back to Inspired Method Marketing here on YouTube. We are the Edmonton Business Coach. And today we're going to be talking about coachability is the key to winning.
Yes, indeed. It sure is.
And my name's Karen, and this is my husband Trevor. We're co-owners here at Inspired Method Marketing. And today I just want to share a quote with you by Jim Collins, the author of 6 books. He says, "Discipline is the greatest thing in the world. Where there's no discipline, there is no character. And without character, there's no progress." And coming from Franchise 101 Inc., only 14% of franchisees are out of business in 5 years. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's
So that's
really
actually a good statistic.
Yeah, franchises are a really good business model, and we can get into that maybe in another topic. But they work. They're really good.
It's really the systems that they have in place.
Exactly, systems, processes, marketing, and all of those things that even the average business owner needs to do in order to create their business as a franchise model, even if they're not planning on franchising.
Right.
So here's a story that we have for you today. We love helping businesses to grow. It's so nice when clients are on board and they're not just listening to the coaching, but they actually take action. Now, there are those who don't listen, they resist ideas, and they don't do the work. Unfortunately, we can see from a distance what the outcome will be for the uncoachable. So Karen, what are some questions that we have for
So
today?
why do people hire coaches?
Well, the main reason that people hire coaches is because they want to increase their performance. They want to be the best. So when you look at, let's say, elite athletes such as, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Michael Phelps, these people, they hire coaches to help them to become better. Even though they're at the very top of their game, they want to become better. And even for you, Karen, you had a coach who helped you with your running.
Yeah.
Why did you hire that coach?
Because I didn't want to hurt myself, and I wanted to actually achieve what I wanted set out to achieve. I didn't think I could do it on my own. I needed guidance and a plan and step-by-step guide, and also the support. I mean, that was the biggest part, is having the support and feedback, regular feedback. So that's why it worked for me.
Yeah, and so that's why people mainly hire coaches. And even some of the top CEOs that you hear of, Google, Apple, YouTube, Facebook, all these people, they have coaches that help them to become better than they are and help them to achieve goals that by themselves they couldn't do.
True. So what does a coach do then?
Well, coaches, they help you to see things that you can't see. They look from the outside at your particular situation. It can be whether it's physical or whether it's mental, or whether it is a strategic thing. They can look at a situation with a fresh pair of eyes. And they can also look from experience, things that they've seen before, done before, and they may have a proven pathway that works every single time. And when they do that, they just help you to implement and follow that system so that you can achieve the same results that the other successful people in their lives have been able to do. So it's very, very straightforward what a coach does and how they can help you to grow, help you to grow your business, or help you to grow physically, or help you to get faster, stronger, or maybe get you set up in such a way to where you're not hurting yourself while you're doing your workouts, right? Because they've seen it, they've done it, they've got the experience, and they know what works.
Yeah, exactly. What doesn't a coach do?
A coach doesn't do the work for you. Plain and simple, the coach is not there to do the work for you. The coach is there to help you to find the way, show you the way, but they're not going to do the work for you, especially when it comes to business. You cannot expect your business coach to help you create the content. You cannot expect your business coach to make the sales calls for you. You cannot expect your business coach to do the things that you need to do in order to expand and grow yourself and become better, to work out that, what's the muscle I'm looking for? The diligence muscle. To work out the, oh my God, this sucks, but I have to do it muscle, right? There's those things that as a business owner you have to do, whether it's having tough, difficult conversations with people, whether it's making sales calls or just the diligence of recording and following systems and templates and processes so that your business is systematized and able to be duplicated by anybody, right? So those are the things that a coach doesn't do.
Okay. Do coachable people get defensive when an alternative is suggested?
No, coachable people listen to the advice and they know that the coach has their best interest at heart, and they will do what they can to make an adjustment inside so that they can go ahead and make that change and make that adjustment with the coach's advice. Now, the people that resist and get offended and get upset when you suggest something to them, those people are obviously not coachable, and it's very, very difficult to help somebody who is like that and bring them over to, a sense of, okay, this sucks, but I'm going to give it a go, right? Very difficult to move the needle with a person who will not be coached.
Right. So do coachable people invite and appreciate feedback?
Yes, they do. So coachable people, when you're able to instruct and give them advice, they are very appreciative of the feedback, because you're providing an outside perspective on something that has been done before. Especially in our case as business coach in Edmonton, we are able to use proven methods, systems, and processes that work for any business and just help other people implement those systems so that they too can win and create a scalable business.
Okay. Do coachable people help, or do they keep challenging themselves?
Absolutely. People who are coachable aren't satisfied with the status quo. They aren't satisfied with where they're at. They want to become better and better every day, whether that is in personal performance, mental performance, if they want to stretch the boundaries of what they're capable of doing, which anyone who starts a new business, that's the mentality that you have to have. You have to build that mental toughness to carry on and keep doing the things when it's hard to do.
Like putting in an extra day of work than you expect. As an employee, sure, no problem. You can work your 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, but as a business owner, you got to do the extra.
Mm-hmm.
It's your business, right? You
Yeah.
gotta push yourself. Are coachable people comfortable discussing strengths and weaknesses?
Yeah, they're more comfortable than uncoachable people are, that's for sure. Nobody likes to admit their weaknesses, but they're okay with having a discussion about it and seeing where they can improve. Like we mentioned earlier, they appreciate feedback, they appreciate you being able to point out things that might need help, that might need a little bit of tweaking, and that is just part of the game. So yeah, they don't mind discussing their strengths and don't mind discussing the weaknesses. And that's just a sign of somebody who's coachable. So those are the kind of people that we want to work with.
Mm-hmm. Do coachable people play the blame game?
Blame game. No, a coachable person doesn't do that. That's something for the uncoachable person. They're always looking for, whose fault it is that they didn't get all their calls in for the week. They're looking for why they can't get a Google review, why they haven't created any outlines or done any of the work that's necessary in order to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
But people who are coachable, they are more than capable and comfortable not playing blame. They take personal responsibility for not getting stuff done, and they own it, right? Anybody who wants to be successful in business, you're going to screw up, you're going to fall behind, and it's up to you to just own it and correct it. That's it.
What happens when you aren't coachable?
Well, when you're not coachable, nothing changes. Nothing changes unless you change. Unless you are willing to put in the work and the effort in order to make your life better, nothing is going to change. That is the definition of insanity, is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. And like we've seen time and time again, whether it's with us personally or with other clients, if you don't accept the coaching, if you don't accept the criticism, if you don't, embrace the suck and just do the things that are hard, then your life will never change and you won't reach those goals. I hate to break it to you, but I'm not here to give you a pacifier and tell you everything's going to be easy and you'll be a millionaire overnight. I'm here to tell you that business is hard. It's a full contact sport. And if you want to win, put your mouth guard in and just go for it.
Yeah. What are the rewards of being a coachable person?
Rewards of being coachable are you change. You change inside. You change the amount of things that you're able to do and the amount that you're able to endure. And on the business side of things, if you're able to do the work, create the repeatable systems and schedules that are required to have a successful business, then you are going to have time freedom and financial freedom, which is the reason you started your business in the first place. So that's what I have today for you guys. Karen, anything else?
No. That's great. You covered it all.
All right.
Well, you covered everything that I could think of.
Perfect.
Thanks so much for joining us today here at Inspired Method Marketing. We are the Edmonton Business Coach. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, give us a comment. We would love to hear some feedback. And we'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.